and so is Ramsey, so it very much looks like it's going to be Winks who's going to have to fill that midfield void. It's a brave call from Martí Cifuentes, and they've worked this nicely. Millwall into midfield to Denor, who goes back to the captain Cooper. But that area is interesting. We've been used to seeing kind of two holding midfielders under Cifuentes, but Winks alongside James there today. Jerry, how do you see that?
Yeah, I just think Winks will be the holding player, calling all the shots, and James will be that midfielder who breaks and goes and supports.
Typical 6 and 8, I guess, but they're wearing the wrong shirt numbers.
Yes.
Thomas, that's a lovely ball up towards Ayew, who's beautifully left it for Ramsey. Ramsey onto Jordan James. Has he got the pace? James towards the edge of the box, and it comes back here to Fatawu. Fatawu, great chance on his left foot, blocked superbly. Only as far as Ayew. It was Kramer with the block. That was probably heading in. Monga rolls it back to Thomas. He shovels it into the area, headed away by Millwall. Leicester very close to the opening goal.
Oh, superb block by Kramer, you have to say. Well, the ball fell lovely for Abdul Fatawu inside the box. His first touch was good to set himself up for that left-footed shot, but Kramer absolutely just launched at it, didn't he? Threw everything at that. So that's quality defending there from the big centre half.
Here is Luke Thomas under a bit of pressure. Rolls it up towards Monga. That famous Millwall sound is emanating out of the den. And they get on the back of Ivanovic as well very quickly when a misplaced pass. And oh, lovely 1-2 with Ramsey, and Fatawu's in space. And Leicester are attacking with real intent here. Fatawu up against the left back. Reverse pass to Ramsey. Ramsey crosses. No one's there to turn it home. Swift Leicester move. And that was a very good opportunity for 1-0.
Oh, superb build-up play between Fawu. Well, it all started with Ramsey anyway in the middle of the pitch.
And if Martí Cifuentes wanted a reaction from some of the things that he said after the loss against Hull on Tuesday, then I would suggest he's got it with the performance so far. And Ayew again out onto that left-hand side. He's brought out Kramer, and Ayew bounces his way into the box, plays it to Ramsey. Ramsey's shot straight down the throat of Crocombe. That was another little opportunity for Leicester to take the lead.
Yeah, it's good play again, to be fair.
The main man really has been Femi Aziz this season out on that right-hand side, and he will get it here. This is his first chance up against Luke Thomas for Aziz with the step-overs. Just forced back well by Thomas, pulls it back here to Casper Denor. Thought about shooting, rolls it back to Aziz. Now Denor again. Denor looking for the angle for the cross. They might get it now through Kundal. On the slide was Harry Winks, great defending. Millwall was sure that was a corner, but not only did he get the block, it then ricocheted back off Millwall's number 25, Luke Kundal, and out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, lots of movement from Millwall in the forward positions as well there. Lots of running off the ball.
All given away by Leicester rather cheaply. Denor picks it up, and here is Aziz. Great save from Stolacic with his left foot. That was a brilliant stop, because it was heading in from Femi Aziz. Leicester gave the chance away and were almost punished.
Yeah, well, he had to make up for it. It was his mistake, as you said. It's a nothing ball up to the edge of the final third.
To play it out quickly to Abdul Fatawu. Now Jordan James swings in the corner. Akoli is up. He got something on it. Vestergaard will actually keep it in play. Winks back into the box. Headed to Fatawu on the volley. And he rather snatched at it, and it's gone wide. That was another opportunity for Leicester to break the deadlock.
Yeah, a bit of a half chance, wasn't it?
His manager and the coaching staff will have done as well. Here is Ricardo again in central midfield. Pings it forward. Massive header away, and Akoli actually ended up on the end of that, and Jordan James has kind of filled in at right back. Leicester, that was a little bit tight there, and Winks couldn't gather it in, and Denor will bring it forward, and this is the counter-attack that Millwall wanted. It's Aziz here into the box on his right foot, saved by Stolacic. The shot goalwards, that could have bobbled up anywhere really. Leicester managed to clear, but after a strong start, Millwall now are having a spell themselves.
Yeah, just creeping back into it.
Well drilled side. and playing with confidence. Most points at this stage of a season for a long time as Fatawu gallops forward onto that left foot. A bit of a wild strike for once. He had Ramsey and Monga up with him. But Abdul Fatawu, we've seen so often those end up in the top corner. But on this occasion, into cold blow lane it went. Here is Sturge. It was Ricardo who suddenly stepped the gas on the move. Aziz, he might get that. He does! Oh, he scored! Out of nothing. Long ball launched forward. And Femi Aziz held off the challenge and blasted it beyond Jakub Stelacic. The den erupts. Millwall have the breakthrough. Millwall 1, Leicester 0.
As you said, Chris, a long ball. And Aziz just gets the wrong side of Luke Thomas. But he's still got a lot of work to do, Femi Aziz. And so credit to him, his first touch to pull this ball out of the sky. Control it, superb. And then the second touch is like a lob come shot over the head of Stelacic. But yeah, just gets the wrong side of Luke Thomas.
Back to Stelacic, who right-footed kind of chips the ball back to Luke Thomas. He wasn't under too much pressure, but he is now, and he's giving it away to Femi Aziz. Femi Aziz, the goal scorer in the first half. Tripped by Winks, and that's a penalty. And Leicester there, not once but twice, have been undone really by themselves. And now Millwall have an opportunity to double their lead. And that would put them in an incredibly strong position with 55 minutes on the clock. Huge moment as the young Serbian is poised here for Millwall. Up against Stelacic, right-footed save by Stelacic. Fantastic stop again from the Leicester goalkeeper to perhaps keep the Foxes in this contest.
Big save. Obviously he's guessed the right way, but he's got two good strong hands, sorry. Pushes it away to safety. Big moment in the game.
Ball back to Okoli. Okoli with a firm pass on to James. James, that's a good looking ball to Carranza. Carranza's the wrong side of Cooper. Pulls it back towards James. And Millwall there survive. And Kundal's turned it round the corner. And Denor helps it on to Aziz here. And that has everybody on their feet. Because Aziz is up against Thomas. Twists and turns and shoots wide. Well, he is their danger man. No mistake about that.
You can see what Luke Thompson's trying to do. Trying to force him down the line. Comes inside, but it was always going wide. He's trying to bend it into that far corner, but just not enough on it.
Because he has very few options. It's a loopy one towards Vestergaard. Wins his header, Vestergaard. Kramer with a second. Vestergaard, fast. Carranza! Overhead kick. Misses by not very much. Well, that would have been very special from Carranza had it gone in. He made great connection.
The throw-in comes in from Okoli. Vestergaard wins the first flick on. I think it's Kramer then tries to head it back. And it's well fast, I think, with a deft little flick just to pop it up in the air over the defender's head, and that's where Carranza comes into action.
Vestergaard with a towering header to Daka. Now Carranza back towards Daka. Jordan James a long way out, bends his shot wide. Well, that was a sight of goal, and he had a bit of time to set himself for the shot.
Yeah, he could have took another touch for me.
94 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. There should still be a good couple of minutes, and Jordan James shows amazing energy to run forward and cross to Daka. His header down into the ground, saved by the goalkeeper. That was not far away from 1-1, and it would have arrived in the nick of time for the Foxes.
What a run from Jordan James. I mean, that was a proper long buster, and they have the quality at the end of it all to pick out Patson Daka. Just not enough power on it.
But Jakub Stelacic clears this. He does blow his whistle, and Leicester for the second time this week are beaten on their travels. The first half goal from Femi Aziz, the difference. And although Jakub Stelacic saved the second half penalty, they couldn't find a way back into the contest.